Greetings, Jeffers Pond families. Mr. Glenn here. I want to take a moment to share with you a short presentation about JP and the state of our school beginning this fall of 2023. Please follow along. Here's a short agenda. I am going to share with you a bit about who we are, reference our school improvement plan, and how we can best stay in touch. Remember, school is a partnership between home and school, and we appreciate your involvement. As of this fall, we have 505 students enrolled at Jeffers Pond and also about 30 plus preschool students who are part of the district's nature based preschool program. Using data from last spring, our free and reduced lunch population was 11.1%, our special education population was 10.7%, and our English language learner population was 3.6%. All of this information can be found on the Minnesota Department of Education's website under the School Report Card section and is available for all schools in the state of Minnesota. With the help of our school built team early this fall, which is our building instructional leadership team, we identified a few strengths and challenges for the upcoming year. Beginning with strengths, we have a continued commitment to outdoor education. We have strong family involvement and a very dedicated PTC, Parents and Teachers for Children, and DOGS, Dads of Great Student, group led by parents. New this year, we have 4 AmeriCorps tutors to support additional reading and math interventions. The past 2 years, we've had only 1 tutor and only in reading. We look forward to tracking the influence these tutors will have on our student performance for our most needy. Lastly, more frequent early releases is a huge strength. They will allow our grade level teams more time to strengthen core instruction, review student performance data, and plan small group and or teacher directed interventions. On the flip side, we have also identified some challenges for the year. First of all, we are implementing a new math curriculum this school year and then implementing a new science curriculum next year. New curricula are necessary but require extra time and energy to learn and implement with fidelity. On a smaller size, we are also challenged on dealing with some chronic absenteeism, meaning students missing 10% or more of the school year. This past year, we had 30 plus students who fell in that range. Of course, sub shortages also result in compacting classes and or reassigning specialists to cover classrooms. This is disruptive to students' routines and impedes the delivery of curriculum. Last of all, and entirely based on the parent caregiver stakeholder survey information, we have learned of our need for increased positive and more frequent communication with our families. We will be addressing this challenge in our building goals this year. In our challenge section, I mentioned stakeholder surveys. Last spring, we collected data from 3 different groups: parents and caregivers, students, and then staff. Parents caregivers had 234 responses, students in grades 3 through 5 had 228 responses, and staff had 50 responses. These responses are well over 50% for each group, this giving us valuable information for school improvement. Our top celebrations in each group scored an average of 4.43 or better, meaning the participants either agreed with or strongly agreed with the statement. These were very strong scores. And we had many other in the 4.0 range or higher in all 3 groups. In the opportunities for improvement, the averages dropped for parent caregivers, students, and staff to below an average of 4.0. Thus, we have an identifiable target area for the parent caregiver for improvement. And the students' averages also points directly to our continued need to teach, model, and enforce the cares. Our annual survey will be conducted again late winter. New this year is a financial dashboard on the PLSAS home site. Please transpose this address into a browser to view. This dashboard has real-time data surrounding the financial health of our district. With the budgets updated monthly, it provides a view of high-level data displayed in financial charts, as well as more detailed reports for the district, its schools, and programs. At Jeffers Pond, we have a school continuous improvement plan, or SKIP. Our SKIP has three different goals: an academic goal, a QComp goal, which is a specific goal related to MCA performance and is state required, and a stakeholder survey goal. The academic and stakeholder survey goals include strategies that will help us reach those goals. At Jeffers Pond, our academic and QComp goals are both math related. The academic goal focuses on each teacher's instructional growth according to the Bridges instructional rubric. Each teacher is to grow 2 levels in 2 of the 4 areas. The QComp goal is a 1% proficiency goal involving our school MCA scores. For those of you that don't know, third, fourth, and fifth graders take the MCAs each spring in reading and math, and fifth graders also take it in science. We had a proficiency level of 79.8 last year, and our goal this year is 80.8%. Our other goal is stakeholder survey related and involves making improvements on increasing positive communications with families. As I reported last year, our lowest average score on the parent caregiver survey was related to the statement, "I receive positive phone calls, emails, or notes about my child from school." So, we have increased our action in this area and already this fall have made over 220 personalized phone calls to families. Look for more action on emails or Seesaw posts and notes coming later this year. As I mentioned a bit before, we measure student progress with the MCAs, but we also use FastBridge assessments. FastBridge is given in the fall, winter, and spring in math and reading and helps us track performance leading up to the MCAs. FastBridge helps us to answer the questions. Number one, are we teaching what we think we are teaching? Number two, are students learning what we intend for them to learn? Number three, are all students improving and being appropriately challenged? The answers to these questions drive our work in learning teams each week, and now during our more frequent early release times. We share student progress with you at the end of each quarter with a progress report, at semester time with report cards, and at conferences face to face in the months of November and February. With the goal of increased positive communication this year, I would hope that there will also be more frequent connections about student progress as well. Of course, parents can always reach out and connect with the teacher if the need arises. In fact, give us a call anytime. Other than your child's classroom teacher, here are the direct phone numbers for our main office, myself, Mrs. Perkins, the dean, and Mrs. Clausen, the social worker. Want to get involved at JP? Reach out to your child's classroom teacher about volunteer opportunities. Get involved with our PTC as well. You can contact our PTC president through the following email: info.jeffersonpondptc@gmail.com. The PTC has bingo coming Saturday, October 28th on the playground here, and then a fun-filled week of readathon events happening the entire week of October 30th. And on Thursday, November 9th, a parent informational session about our new Bridges math curriculum will be hosted at Twin Oaks Middle School in their auditorium. Look for more information coming about that event. Lastly, we are always looking for family members to join our team at PLSAS. If you're interested, please check out our available job opportunities at www.plsas.org/employment. Want to try your skills as a substitute teacher? It's easier to become one than you think. To apply for a short call sublicense, you can have a bachelor's degree or an associate's degree or high school diploma plus 1 year of paraeducator experience in order to join Teachers on Call. Use any of the contact information here to reach out and connect with TOC or Teachers on Call and become a sub in our district. Thanks for your support. Your partnership is appreciated and valued. And remember, JP cares. We are family.